So guys, let's start with this beautiful recipe of bebinca. It's a 7-layered bebinca, and it's a very simple recipe. Let's get started. So in a bowl, I've taken 8 yolks. To that, I'm going to add 350 grams of regular sugar, and we are going to mix this just for like till the sugar and the yolks get mixed well together. It will turn from a dark yellow to a pale yellow. Now we have to add 2.5 cups of thick coconut milk, and now you are going to stir this or whisk this till all of the sugar dissolves. So that's very important. So stir this till all of the sugar dissolves. Now I'm going to add about half a teaspoon of nutmeg powder or jaiphal powder. I've just taken the nutmeg and just grated it on a fine grater, and I'm going to add that to my mixture. And now mix the nutmeg in well. Now I'm going to add half a teaspoon of salt. Again, we're going to stir and mix this well. Now I'm going to add 140 grams of maida or all-purpose flour. I'm going to add half the quantity first. Whisk it in well till I get a nice smooth mixture without any lumps, and then I'll add the remaining flour and again mix it till there are no lumps in the mixture. Now guys, if you follow this recipe to the T, your bebinca will come out perfect. It's a tried and tested recipe, and it will give it a try, guys, and it will really it comes out really delicious, and you get the lovely 7 layers. Now we're going to mix this flour and in with all of the rest of the ingredients. Now I've taken 2 bowls, and I've also taken a strainer, and I'm going to strain half the quantity into each of the bowls. So we want 2 bowls with half of the quantity. This is very important that you sift it or you sieve it, because you'll see that there are a lot of particles of the egg and the coconut milk. So if you want a really smooth bebinca, then this step should not be skipped. So just sift it equally into 2 bowls. Now I'm making 2 bowls because I'm going to be adding some caramel to one of them, so that we have this distinct dark and light layer. So once you pour it in, just press it down with a spatula till you get all of the liquid inside. And then you can see there's some kind of sediment of the egg yolk and the coconut milk or the sugar or the nutmeg. So just press it down gently. And now we have 2 bowls with the mixture. So now I'm going to add about 2 tablespoons of dark caramel, and we're going to mix it in very, very well. We don't want a very dark chocolatey color, but we just want this light color just to distinguish between the 2 layers. Now I've taken an 8-inch pan with 2 inches thickness, and I'm going to pour about 6 teaspoons of ghee or clarified butter into the pan. Now I've also set my oven to be preheated at 200 degrees Celsius for 10 minutes. That's very important that you preheat your oven. Now once you've added the ghee, just swirl it around so that it coats the entire cake tin, the base as well as the sides. That way when you're demolding your bebinca, it will just come out so easily. Now we are going to pour the dark liquid first. So I'm taking about a cup of the liquid. Now just stir it a bit, because sometimes a little bit of it settles to the base. So just stir it a bit, and we're going to add 1 cup to the base of the pan. And now I'm just going to pop this into the oven, and we're going to bake this at 200 degrees Celsius for 10 minutes. Put a timer, guys, for this bebinca recipe, and you'll see that you get this dark layer. Now just take about a little bit of the ghee and brush it over this layer. And now we're going to pour the light liquid, again a cup or so, a cup of the light liquid over this. And now when you put it into the oven, we're going to use only the top heating. So in my oven, I have a function called grill. So I'm going to go with the grill function. If you all have an oven which says top, then just go with the top. So we don't want to bake it now. We just want to, cook the top layer only. So again, you're going to do this. You're going to brush it with a little bit of ghee or clarified butter. Again, put the, alternate between the dark and the light colors. And now you're going to only use the top heating function of your oven. We don't want to bake this like you would with a cake, but we want to only cook the top. So this you're going to do, for the next 6 rounds, alternating between dark and light. And keep an eye on your bebinca, because every oven is different. So the minute you find that it's a little bit baked, just keep an eye, take it out, just take a toothpick, insert the toothpick. If the toothpick comes out clean, then you're ready. So now we finished with it, and now we're just going to let this cool completely for 4 to 5 to 6 hours till it's completely cooled. Now if you want to see that it's ready, just take a toothpick and insert it. The toothpick should come out completely clean. If it doesn't come out clean, then just put it for another 2 or 3 minutes and just bake it on the top. Now after 5 hours, when it's completely cooled, I'm just going to take my knife and I'm just going to loosen it on the edges. Then I'm going to put a plate, I'm going to invert it, and I'm going to just tap the pan, and there you see it's come out so it's so easily. That's because we applied a lot of ghee. And now you can see that our bebinca is all ready to be cut and eaten and enjoyed. So take a sharp knife and just cut it up, in whatever shape you want. And now you will see, friends, that it is, you can see the distinct layers, and there are 7 layers. And the aroma of this bebinca, also my entire kitchen was just like, oh, it was so amazing. So I hope you try out this recipe. If you stick to the recipe and you stick to the steps and you keep an eye on it, and you use go as per whatever your oven, the top heating, you'll just get it perfect. Friends, I hope you liked today's recipe as well as today's video, and if you would like to see more videos like this, then don't forget to leave this video a big thumbs up. Also, by clicking the thumbs up icon. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and become a part of Akshata's recipes. Once you have subscribed, there is a small little bell icon that will pop up, so just click on that. That way, whenever I put up a new recipe or a new video, you'll get a message for the same. So on that note, I'll say bye, and I'll catch you in my next video sooner than you think. This is Akshata saying bye, take care, stay healthy, stay fit, be kind and loving to one another. So till we meet again, bye.